Imagine two people dying every single day, not in a war zone, not in a natural disaster, but on the sidewalks of one of the richest cities in America. This isn't fiction, it's San Francisco. Today, we're diving into a crisis tearing apart families, destroying futures, and challenging what we thought we knew about addiction and public health. And by the end of this video, you'll see just how deep this crisis really goes. San Francisco's overdose problem is not small. In 2023, 810 people died from accidental drug overdoses, the highest on record. In 2024, although there was a slight drop, still 635 people lost their lives, a colossal number for one city. And in 2025, over 530 deaths have already been reported by mid-December, nearly one life every day. A San Francisco Chronicle. Let that sink in. Most of these deaths are not from old heroin. They're from fentanyl, a drug up to 50 times more powerful than heroin, where just a few milligrams can kill someone. Fentanyl is not a drug people are choosing to take the majority of the time. It's often mixed into other drugs, cocaine, meth, pills, without the user knowing. Doctors call it a synthetic opioid, but this stuff isn't like painkillers used in hospitals. The fentanyl on the street is illegally manufactured, wildly unpredictable, and extremely potent. 2 milligrams? That's a lethal dose. That's less than the weight of a paperclip. This is why more than 70% of overdoses in San Francisco involve fentanyl. The crisis isn't equally spread across the city. Areas like the Tenderloin and Soma have become epicenters. Open-air drug markets, homelessness, public drug use, and overdose deaths happening on the street, in front of buildings, even in shelters. These neighborhoods see disproportionately high numbers of deaths, especially among middle-aged men and Black residents. It's not just statistics. It's people you might walk past every day. Across the Bay in Oakland, overdose deaths are serious, more than 200 a year. But in San Francisco, the rate per 100,000 people is even higher. Experts point to several reasons. Stronger and cheaper fentanyl supply. People traveling to San Francisco for drugs. And high concentrations of homelessness and addiction. It's not just poverty. It's a system stretched thin, failing in ways we are only now beginning to understand. San Francisco has tried everything. Harm reduction, naloxone distribution, outreach teams, shelters, public health strategies, yet deaths remain high. In 2025, city health leaders said current methods need reassessing. Some now call for more enforcement, others for deeper treatment solutions. Even the city's harm reduction approach, once seen as a model, now faces criticism for not sufficiently promoting recovery along with survival. More strategies, more debate. Yet, people are still dying. Behind every statistic is a name. A mother who lost her son. A sister who never came home. Families devastated, communities shattered. Nationally, the U.S. sees tens of thousands of overdose deaths every year, a crisis that affects every town, every neighborhood. In San Francisco, many deaths happen outdoors, meaning first responders see it firsthand, an emergency that's become everyday reality. This isn't just numbers. It's mothers, fathers, teenagers, friends. There is hope. Cities across the U.S. have seen declines in overdose deaths with better education, access to treatment, and community support. National Governors Association. San Francisco officials want to change course. They're reassessing strategies, pushing outreach teams, and trying to reinvigorate prevention. But it's clear, more will be required, and soon. Tackling addiction means addressing homelessness, loneliness, trauma, and access to care. This city can't heal until it confronts the full truth of the crisis, not just the numbers, but the stories behind them. If this video made you feel something, good, because that means you're human. Share it, talk about it, don't let these deaths be forgotten. And remember, behind every statistic is a life. Behind every life, a story. And behind every story is a chance to prevent the next tragedy.